Alright, so now we're going to be making a spoon off of a little bit of glass that was coil potted. If you don't know what the coil potting part is, there's a video on YouTube we also uploaded that shows you how to make the exact piece. So first thing
we could just, merge them both together.
That's no fun.
Okay.
So I'm flaring out a little piece of blow tube. That way I can attach it to this piece in a moment. This piece was just in our kiln. We pulled it out just before the video started. Since we coil potted from here up, this part isn't as perfect as that part is. So we're going to make this the mouthpiece and attach it here, and then finish up that side as soon as that's taken care of. So now that the coil potted tube is flared.
Do you want me to get the torch when you make the smaller flame, or you just want me to focus
record
on
the glass, yeah. Right. Whatever's being melted. Little tiny hole in there. Open it up a little bit with your reamer. You don't have to be Superman, you don't have to go real fast and do it all at once. Get it hot, work it slow. Keeping your reaming tool at an angle kind of pushes that lip up into the left at like the 10 o'clock position, so to say, too, which makes the glass a little easier to use. So remembering that this whole piece is going to be our spoon, and the piece that's hot in the flame right now is the mouthpiece. The left part is going to be attached to it, that way we can work the rest of the spoon. We're not worried too much about a perfect seal here. We just want to make sure it's there and good and hot. It's not going to fall off on it. Once that's worked in, work from the left to the right. Not actually cooking it to melt it, but just to get it all re-hot again. And we're going to disconnect our right-handed blow tube.
Pickles good.
Try to get all the color clear off of there, because that's icky and it's not colorful. Normally you should be a good boy and make the blow tube nice before putting it back down too, but we'll do that later. So now we have a nice piece of tube attached to a blow hose. It's going to be nice and uniform as soon as this end's cooked down and puffed out just a little bit. And then we are off to shaping it to a spoon. Full puff. Now you're going to put on a blow hose. Blow hoses are the way to go. You get all the hand control, you can puff it at any angle, instead of always having to stick it to your mouth and then aim it to the sky. That sucks. For me, just making a basic spoon shape, nothing really fancy, but just a normal, a shop would buy this type of spoon. What I'm doing now is just making sure all the wall thicknesses are even, and that the piece is ready to work. Looks pretty good so far. naturally let it hang down a little bit. I mean, you are making a spoon, so why not make it a little longer? There you go. Now take a punty, get the tip of it hot, not the whole bit of it, but just the tip. We're going to attach it as a cold seal. Like to give it a little flat in there, makes it easier to flick off. And touch, and off. Trying to give it a slightly narrower flame. We're going to heat the right 1/3 of it right here and stretch it out and give us our neck. This will also give us a slight bulge around our mouthpiece. People seem to dig that, but stretch it any way you see fit. You aren't puffing air in here either, unless it starts to collapse on you, which would really be weird because you're not applying that much heat. There you go, got a nice little narrow band hot. A little gentle tug, a little spin, a little tug, a little spin. And oh my god, it looks like almost a spoon now. And then do your little punchy trick. If it was a cold seal, it should just fall off. Bam. See how the colors are looking on that?
Angle it a little differently. There you go.
So now you've got the spoon shape, but you have no way to smoke from it. So we need to fix that and blow out the bowl a little bit. Make it a little bit bigger. Try to keep your hands down and your angle at somewhat of a 9 o'clock position in the flame. That way the glass falls down on itself and condenses it while also keeping the circular shape at the same time. Standard stuff here. And then try not to make it too thin when you puff it out. Just thin enough to be good, but not too thin where it's going to crack or hurt someone later. Alright. That was about like 5 or 6 gentle puffs with waiting for it to cool in between a little bit. So now I need to pop a hole. A lot of people think to pop a hole here, that's bad when you're ready to push the bowl. You want to pop your hole right about there, that your hole can push in and people can see the tobacco that they're trying to smoke. Once it's popped, get the face out hot. Hit another hard blow and you keep a nice perfect circle each time. You don't want your hole to be so small that when you go to push it, it closes up on itself. That always sucks. In between each thing, you know, kind of keep your piece hot. You don't want that bitch cracking at the end. Alright, so now without heating the hole, heat around it, especially the neck where you see the flame right now. Because you need to be able to push the bowl. You'll see what I mean in a second here. Just get it all nice and evenly hot. Should all be the same orangish color, so to say. A little tough as air in a push. You see how the angle is here? This allows your eyeballs to see what's in there. If you push it down like that, people can't see anything.